And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it. One down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Aaron Hicks is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Yu Darvish gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last three starts, all three he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his fourth in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Markakis, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
The 1-0. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth.
So digging in now, Chris Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Adames stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's really struggled. 1 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Now in the box, Brian Dozier, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 3 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
There's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Zunino. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. His career line against Garrett Cole. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's George Springer. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at 3rd, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Peralta, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower, starts the day as the 2nd leading vote getter amongst left fielders in all-star balloting, so we may see him be honored as such this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The set and the 2-2, and a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Payoff pitch on its way. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores, and the second runner's going to hold over at 3rd, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Popped him up. Andujar is there, and that retires the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2, the Jays nothing. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side. Striding in, Mitch Moreland, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
23.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Moreland.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit to third. Backhanded. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager heading after it as Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Moreland, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They're up 2-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
1 ball.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Colton Wong will stand in. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Darvish pauses. Here it is on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And it's 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. Now the pitch, and I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Zunino is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Navarez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And that misses for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Zunino over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Chris Davis.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Next up for the Red Sox, George Springer. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
George Springer.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Count even at 2-2. This is in the air to right. Judge is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number
So it's
7.
back to the top of the order now. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight.
Up
And you
next
can
for the
see
Red
right
Sox,
there, he currently sits
the center
second
fielder,
on the Red Sox in that
Aaron
category.
Hicks.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Over to first, Cole, and a dive, but he's back in there. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Ready with the 1-2. Pitch inside the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hard liner to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis on the move. He gets there to make the play. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's set and the pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. The 0-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
1-1 now to Encarnacion. High in the air down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Man at second with one down. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Right side, but it's well fouled. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The next 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail things here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Navarez. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball just inside. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Got a full count.
Pitch is popped up, and Duhar has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Willie, coming.
1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Moreland moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Joaquin Benoit is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 83, Joaquin Benoit.
Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
0-1 the count. Benoit is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5.
So striding in, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So he's still got his shutout work leaders in that department. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, David Peralta. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
The 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Peralta is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
The 2-2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Now another 2-2 to short. Adames brings it in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. Adames picks it up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoak. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. First delivery to him on the way. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Looped out towards short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The batter.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw is just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-0. Richard Blyer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Richard Blyer.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Now battle. Second base.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, we aren't driving the ball with any authority today. We need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And they got him. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 1-2 pitch. Chopper to short. And there are two away now. Digging in now, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Markakis.
Shohei Ohtani will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. The average sits at 303 entering play. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Lifted the other way down the left field line. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Red Sox go down quiet. Hernan Perez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
For the Red Sox. Now playing third base.
Shohei Ohtani will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Ready for another shot now. Willie Adames. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Your attention, please. A defensive change.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline. Moreland is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
The right fielder,
digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Gets a swing and a miss at a slider breaking away.
1-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Aaron Judge goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out in the 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Boston with their 80th win to pace the division. Yu Darvish records his 14th winning decision of the season and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Garrett Cole pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Tonight's paid attention.